Hey guys, we are on live. We have Andy on the call. Wait, Andy, are you
live?
Andy? Are you at In and Out right now?
No, I just drove by because the line's too long.
I see.
And the line's probably long because everyone's ordering Lightwell fries.
Oh, Ada's here. Ada really likes your command, Andy.
She likes my what?
Your command, Chris sucks.
Oh, yeah, it's a classic. It's very iconic. That was like early stages of development.
That was early.
Behind Chris's whole Twitch stream.
Early on in the channel history, all that. All right, guys, we got 5 packages. One has just been redeemed. Our good friend here, Gok from New Zealand.
One day, I'm gonna send you a package, and it's gonna be a bunch of junk, and you're gonna open that live on stream.
Yeah, I'd love that. Please do.
One of those like glitter bombs. That would be cool.
Oh, that was the thing.
All on your keyboards.
Ada sent me something really crazy earlier, and I feel like I gotta show this. Give me 1 second. I'll send it to you. I'll post it. I'll show it on screen. I'll do all of that. Give me 1 second. This thing Ada sent was crazy. Alright. I'm showing it on screen right now, but Andy, I'll send this to you.
What are you talking about?
I just sent it on Discord. Look at this homemade eye wash solution.
Wow, hold on. What is a good homemade eye wash? Mix 1/2 cup of water and 1/2 cup glue in a bowl. Add 1 tablespoon saline solution. Add 1/2 teaspoon baking soda. Mix in food coloring and glitter. Optional. What? Why would you add water?
Alright.
100% glue.
Okay. 5 packages today. All of them have been redeemed. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Alright. First one I open is the one right on top here. We got... What was this again? Wait, what the hell? Wait a second.
What?
Stottle Keys, welcome to the stream. They appear to have sent me totally the wrong thing. What the hell is this? Guys, I ordered some OP gray switches. The problem is that not every switch inside of here is OP gray. What the? Wait, hold on. Some of these are OP black switches. Alright, hold on. Let's count this. Let's count this out. This is a mess here. Okay, I always do these in 5s. Okay, here's 1 gray. Did I click the allow substitutions if out of stock box? I don't think they had a button like that. I don't think they did. Stock CJ, I finally got myself a taupe a couple weeks ago. Right on. Hope you're enjoying it. Andy, we were talking about something about In and Out. What part of it were we talking about again?
Oh, well, me and Alex were just arguing about it.
Yeah, but we were talking specifically about something, and then I started a stream, and I was like, let's talk about this when we're live. You have no idea.
Oh, drive-through and eating in?
Oh yeah.
different?
Or I think I don't know if we were past that, but yeah, like, so when I dine in, my order always takes forever to come out. But then when I'm at the drive-thru, like if I'm ordering like well done fries, it's like, yeah, I feel like I'm definitely holding up that line.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. When I dine in, for sure, the food takes longer because they're just like, oh, these customers can sit and wait.
Yeah,
But, like,
yeah,
in the car, they're just like, oh, you gotta get these cars going, you know?
yeah.
Because, like, when people see the line for the drive-thru and it's too long, it deters people from going in. So it's like, I'm sure they'd rather have people, like, waiting inside than a big-ass line outside, you know?
Yeah.
Well, that's just my assumption. I wouldn't know. Maybe I'll ask my coworker. Dude, every time I come home, we have, like, this inflatable Christmas Minnie Mouse, and, like, it's always, like, supposed to be, like, standing upright, but it's always knocked down. I feel like someone keeps walking by and, like, punching it or something.
What if it's paisley?
Shit, maybe. I gotta, like, lift it back up again.
Okay. All right. I've just counted this. Okay, let me take a look at this order. Because Thick Thought here is kind of fucking me over. Okay. I ordered... What did I order? I ordered 100 OP gray tactile switches. There are 10. There are 10 OP gray switches and 90 OP blacks. The opt-out was behind a paywall. So, someone messed up here. Someone most certainly messed up here. Do they... Here... Okay, hold on. Let me take a look at this. Okay, here's the weird thing. This site didn't even offer OP black switches. Look at this. ThickTalk.com switches. Look at this. There's 5 switches here. None of them are OP black. There's one OP gray option, which is a tactile switch. There's no OP black. OP blacks are better anyways. I mean, I have a bunch of OP blacks already. OP blacks are great. It's just, this is not what I ordered. So, I guess I gotta go register a complaint. They know you better than I know myself. Alright. So this is the first package. This is one of the items in the first package, which is, again, as you can see, incorrect. Somewhat incorrect here. Was I supposed to order 1,000 of them so I could get 100 of these OP gray switches? I don't even know. Okay, I'll just throw them on the side there because we're gonna have to sort that out. All right. The other thing I got in this package are these guys, is Shogoki tactile switches. So these are more Evangelion themed switches, which unlike the EV01 switch, are a couple things. One, translucent purple top. The bottom, instead of being black, is opaque purple. The stem right here is also tactile. Shipping from Hong Kong are expensive, right? It probably was. I don't think it was particularly crazy, but it wasn't. I don't think it was cheap. Let me check again. View my order. Shipping was 15. 15 for these two items. 70 of these tactile switches, and then 100 of these supposed OP blank 43 studio switches. I am going to imagine here that all these switches are in fact correct though, so let's just put this away. Let's put this away before I have to think about this harder. Alright, that's the first package. Alright. Second package, I'm kind of excited about this one. Let's see what we got in here. Number one, we got a from Amazon. We got an open. No, this is not open. It looked like it was open. It looked like it was supposed to be tied together, but I think the tie fell off. Anyways, we got like a, what is it, a 12 pack of toothbrushes, which I don't know. I'm guessing are overseas. This doesn't quite read English. I don't think that this. I don't particularly recall all these words being in the English dictionary. However, I'd very much like to be corrected if so. Anyways, I wasn't planning on using these on my teeth anyways, so I'm not sad about this. I'm gonna it's Vietnamese. Are you sure? Are you sure they're not English? I'm gonna probably use one of these to clean off PCBs because I feel like I've been not doing that for such a long time. And I realize I think not keeping your PCBs clean is probably not a good thing, or cleaning them is a good thing. Let's put it that way. So let's pull one of these guys out, and then we'll set it off to the side here on my workspace. And then we'll set the rest of these aside here. Okay, there's something else in this package as well, though, which is one of these guys. So as I understand, this is an active converter, I hope. It said active on the Amazon listing. Let's hope it is, but we'll try plugging this in. The thing is that, like, I don't know that this is going to be a super useful I know this is going to be a super useful endeavor right now because the keyboard that has both the mouse and the keyboard in one unit doesn't have any switches or any jumper wires soldered in right now. So if the mouse doesn't work, I won't know if the mouse doesn't work on the keyboard or if this adapter doesn't work because I have no way to tell if the keyboard part does. So we might not be able to use this right away, but I did just want to buy it, have it on hand. All right. Let's take a look. I need a box cutter. The rest are boxes here. Okay. The rest of these are some pretty cool items here, I think, my opinion at least. Let's see what we got. This one I'm excited. This is coming up here is a key set of a profile I've never used before. Check it out. Got DSS First Light. Not a big fan of the box art. It looks pretty low res printing quality. Good idea, but execution here is a little bit off. Alright, I'm hoping there's no order info. I think we should be good. Interesting. Came in this box, and what I'm guessing here is that it is bagged. Interesting presentation, I gotta say. Looks like Magical Girl. It is so it is by Mintlodica. Now what's intriguing me is that, like, DSS, as I understand, DSS I believe is Signature Plastics, yeah. And this was run through Mintlodica, and so this is like kind of in betweenish as what is it, SA and DSA, but what's also cool is that it's like sculpted per row, which I know that DSA is like uniform all around. So I wasn't certain, but now that it's in hand. Oh, the packaging? I see. Yeah. So I see it now, but this isn't white. It's not a white on navy. This is actually like a light blue. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I can. I still prefer DSA rather than sculpted rows like SA. I don't know if I agree. I have a couple of DSA sets. What do I have? I have Granite and I have Retro. And I like having them, but I don't know that I like using them. So some of these are lavender. So let's take a look. Let's take a closer look because some of these are lavender and some of these are not. Like this one on the right is lavender. I'm gonna flip it over. That's what it looks like. So we'll get around to using these at some point. I'm happy with the coloring, probably for the alphas. Yeah, I think there might be mods that are lavender. I think that I'm excited for one, trying DSS. Two is I think some of the mods even. I think maybe there's a bunch of alt mods that are lavender, but I might just end up using like all the singular color. My third, I think maybe third set so far where it's like a pretty, like it's navy. I picked up Rouge, which I'll use at some point for an upcoming board I'm anticipating I'm gonna like on it. I also picked up Deep Navy, so pretty cool, pretty cool. All right, next up, that was package number 3. Next up, package number 4. Y'all might like this. Let's see. Oh, this guy, oh my, what is this? This guy's packaging is just a bunch of grocery bags. Grocery bags from HEB. Yeah, Texas. A Texas package. Alright. So this guy, this is not what this is. This is not a Garmin. This guy just packaged it in his leftover Garmin wearable packaging. Interesting so far. This is so useless. Why? I think it's way extra. Interesting. Alright. Oh, that is interesting. Okay, so you guys all know me. I'm not particularly a big fan of yes, not a big fan of Franken switches, but yes. Yes to both of you, Style Cubes and Gawk. Interesting thing that I see here. So I'll see how this is. It's pretty smooth, and I think they're like stock, as I understand. And I think on top of that, the guy was selling 63 of them. So I was like, hey, like I'm in the small market of people for whom that's a pretty good amount. Now, what confuses me is that I think this guy definitely did this on purpose. And this is why I feel like you're not meant to trust You're not meant to trust people who Franken-switch. You're not meant to trust people who are just selling switches in general. But some of it, like, there's definitely some like consistency differences between some of these. Like this one has a heavier, like the bump here is heavier in this guy than in this guy. This one had a film in it. So it's like, I don't know if this guy tuned it and then like lubed it way more. Yeah. But then this one didn't have a film. So the guy sold it, he said it was stock. He said that these were stock. And so let's just kind of see here. It's like, was that a lie? Because like I see a little bit of lube and I'm not sure if U4T switches or Halo switches might have some kind of lube in them. This one feels also pretty tactile, but I also see lube in it. Hopefully they aren't partially spring swapped. They could be. Halo stem, even the springs are different. As I understand, the guy included the U4T springs. So these, oops, these guys right here have pretty stark differences in how they feel. They appear to have the same springs. Oops. My guess, honestly, is that like there's a difference in, or there could be damage to the contact leaves. Could be damage, or it could just be they're seated a little strangely. Because this one almost weirdly feels linear. It's very strange. I can, oops, definitely see the tactile bumps on the stem. Try it on your car to check. Yeah, damage is kind of mugga. I mean, like the thing is, I kind of always know that this is gonna be a problem, and I can go make a big fuss. But here, I'll try to swap these. I think I've swapped these. I don't even remember which one was which, to be honest. Look, I think this is just this is something probably I could run for another day. The guy also mentioned he used a different, like what looks like an ink bottom. And he mentioned this in advance, that he used like some other bottom just to denote like, hey, use this one for the space bar. Because I'm gonna guess he threw in a heavier spring in here or something. Hard to tell. Alright, I'll do another inspection on this like some other time. I can already tell, like, yeah, there are some inconsistency issues, which is similar to like what I saw with the other similar Halo-based Franken-switch that I have on another board. So we'll figure something out. I've been meaning to buy some U4Ts, just like stock myself. So if there's anything I need to change, then I can just get some extras there. Yes, Stout Caves, the one that was on my build-a-thon, which I still will not say the Franken-switch name for. All right, we got one more package left. It's a big one and a little less appropriate to keyboards, but we're gonna get through it anyways, guys. Final purchase of the year related to this other thing. We got a big package from B&H. So what's in here? We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So many. So it's funny. It's kind of ridiculous here. Yeah, Kodak is hiking up prices starting 2022. And what's kind of like bizarre is I'm pretty certain that they've already, like B&H specifically, might have already started hiking up 35mm Portra 800, because this was like way more than like when I just bought it like 2 months ago. So there's what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We got 12 of these. We got 2, 4, 6, 8 Cinestill on 800, Cinestill 800 on 120. And then what is this? 15 Portra 800 on 120. So quite a lot here. And then like one final thing inside of this last package is, drum roll. That's something that's really important to anybody, but you got these binder sheets for loading in cut film for $35. So oversized pages. Usually buy this. I really like these. So we are up almost at 400 rolls shot. 400 rolls since 2017. Yeah, so 5 years. 5 years running, almost 400 rolls. So I just needed some new ones. All right, that is it. I have sufficiently made a giant mess here of all these opened packages, so let me tidy it up, and we'll get back in line here with all of it. I'm gonna have to complain to ThickThock saying, hey, you sent me 10% of the correct the correct order. Cut up some of this bubble wrap, so I'll just toss it. Alrighty. My God, what a ridiculous packaging, this guy. Set this all aside. And I guess we could start tonight's stream finally. Clean all this up too. Hopefully they either refund or sending in the remaining grays without needing to pay shipping. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. Again, like at the end of the day, I just want what I order. Like, but when someone fucks up my order, I'm just like, well, I want what I order. 10% right. I'll take a look at this just before we get started. I just want to see. Yep, just looks like a clear stem as anticipated. I'm guessing these are like JWK. These OP 43 Studio stuff is just JWK, right? I don't know, I could be wrong, but I always just pictured that. Okay. So, let's get right into it. Alright. Feel free, guys, if you want to hit that giveaway command. I'm giving away some junk tonight, if anyone cares for some junk. We had in the past done... We had in the past done this build as just kind of a joke build. Almost in every way a joke build. This was a Switch Couture ET60 clear acrylic that I never removed the backing off of. I want to make this a more serious build tonight. Just finally doing the real rebuild. But to be honest, I'm probably still gonna keep the paper backing because I like the brown. Like, I don't know, it's weird. Yeah, not so zero welcome. Yes, this is a. I've retained the clear paper backing, but you can tell here it is clear. So I think that there's a lack of brown keyboards on the market. I think that I recently saw one where some board was being sold with a anodized brown. I forgot what it was. But yes, this one right here, we had kept this on exactly for that reason that Stottle says, which is I think it's a pretty good match with Sandstorm. What's funny is that I think on screen, as you guys are watching this right now, it looks like it's really close. But to be honest, when I look at it with my eyes, it's not as close as when I look at it on the screen. It's pretty different. But on top of that, last time around we did a hot swap build, and I think I feel as though I no longer like hot swap. Like, I don't know, I've just become not a fan of hot swaps, so we're gonna get rid of this guy, and we're gonna throw in a solder PCB in its place. So we'll do that. We also, as per what you guys are reading there, for the junk giveaway, we have what I've labeled here some, I wrote this on a little flash card here, hot swap junk giveaway. The hot swap PCB is not going up for giveaway tonight. I feel like it's gonna be probably another time we'll do that for a giveaway. We'll kind of see, because I feel like there's still a plan there somewhere. But the hot swap PCB itself is not going to be on a giveaway tonight. What we are giving tonight are these bad Revision 1 Everglide Aqua King top housings. I had recently found out, because I think, I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with the whole fiasco, but for anyone who might not be caught up with it, Everglide released these switches. Got it on a group buy from Drop sometime in this past year. What I had seen is that I believed these to be the first fully transparent switches that were linear. I'd seen some fully transparent switches in the past that were not linear. I've seen some milky ones. I've seen different things, but these are the first that I've seen that were fully milky and linear. And I think that there was a little bit of a fiasco because upon receipt, a lot of people were kind of like noticing like some hang-up issues. Like on return, it would be really, really sluggish to return, if not completely just terrible. So it was just a really, really weird typing experience. But furthermore, what ended up happening was Thurman Goat, I guess, did a review on them saying that they were really, really, really great. And I think that caused a whole stir too, because people were like, what the hell? How do you get the good ones? Or is this a lie? Is he shilling? I think that there was some commotion about that too. And, you know, I guess he mentioned at some point that, you know, he still gets shit for it. I then recently had found out that there's a vendor who was selling replacement top housings, the Revision 2 housings that were supposed to be much better tolerance-wise, to allow these to not be so sluggish. If you ordered the switches from them, they would give you the top housings for free, but if you didn't, you can buy them for $1 for 10. So I ended up just buying them. I bought some stabilizers from them too. Interesting thing is this vendor was actually it's based out of the city I grew up in. So it's interesting. Yeah, that's the thing. I got the sluggish. Yeah, mine were pretty bad. Like, I ended up getting 70 of them, and they were mostly pretty bad. I ended up getting 30 more. I think for like at least half of them. I ended up getting 30 more from a different vendor, and I think some of them were still bad, but not as high of a rate. So at some point they improved and released these second revision ones. The second vendor I got it from didn't specify if they were second revision, but they had to have been because the rate at which they were it was much better. Excuse me, guys. But yeah, I ended up getting these revision 2 housings, and then over the weekend I was just doing all these replacements because this haul happened like way earlier in the year, but I just found out about this in the last like week or two. So we go and did that, and so yeah, that's what's up for giveaway. Got some junk here for you, so we'll get this out. We'll get this out at the end of the stream if anyone's interested in playing some bullshit game of marbles. I did a bunch of switches otherwise though. So these are it. These were the 60 that were in the board hot swap. These are the remaining, I guess like 35, 40-ish that were really particularly bad. And then I replaced all the top housings, and they did in fact get quite a bit better. So if there's any of these that are not so good, at least we have some to be able to replace them with. So bought 100 switches and 100 top housings, just to kind of beat the odds here. And it's like it's not really that big a deal anymore because of the top housing replacements. Aqua Kings are not my cup of tea. Only Milky Tops and MX Blacks. All right, right on. For those curious or those who want to know, I just I'll usually just buy kind of whatever switches come up that interest me. Some that might be nice colors, some that are just like kind of interesting. So I have like a big pile, like, and especially like also ones that I just like hear are good. At the end of the day, I mean, like I can tell that there's really only just like a small handful of general variations of switches, some of which I still haven't tried. Like variations of switch design, and past that, then it just comes down to like, okay, what are these materials made out of? And then past the design and the materials, I kind of feel like it just ends up being preference. I mean, like I honestly can't imagine that there's some switch out there that has the same design as another that ends up being made of the same materials or even just similar materials, and then they're just like a different color and there's actually any difference. I mean, I don't know. Anyways, so let's get into it, I guess. I'm gonna go grab, I guess I gotta grab a few things. I need to get some stabilizers. What else I need to get? I need to get a PCB, a solder PCB. While we're doing that, let me take this off because I think I use clip-ins here. Solder PCB, some stabilizers. I need to get my work mat, and I think we should be good to go. Take a look here. Where do I leave everything? I always lose everything in here. Alright, here's our PCB. Let me go search for these stabilizers. I guess we can test the PCB. Wouldn't hurt. New, completely unused. Let's see. Alrighty. Okay, let's take a look. Let's fix this up to how we want it. Row 4. Split right shift. Key map. Just like that, as usual. I think, stupid me, I should just save this. I never save this. Backspace, left control, blah blah blah, right shift, MO1, right alt, right twin, right control, even though it'll be blocked, pass through, insert, caps lock, up, down, left, right, home, page up, and page down. Should be /star. Media. Looks like this. Alright, there's so much stuff here. And I'm like, do we really need this? And the thing is, the answer is always no. Although, I can see that it's lighting up right now, which is kind of annoying. So, maybe we'll deal with it later. We'll deal with it later because some combination of these will get it to work. Okay. Let's go and test it now then. What the hell? Ah, I see. Weird. You know, I was looking for PCBs that aren't so, I don't know how to put it, offensively like Swiss cheese. I think that there are some Wilba PCBs that are not so bad, but I feel like they're all kind of out of stock. otherwise pretty good there. Okay. Okay, I think we're good here. PCB looks good. Wonderful. All right. Take a look at my to-do list. I always would like to remember what it is that I'm supposed to do every stream, because I sometimes forget. Alrighty. Yeah, I guess just stabilizers and then mounts. One thing we'll have to do, I mean, we're going to reassemble at some point, but we'll just go and do the stabilizers now. See where we get. Aha! So here's a question. Can I clean this? I want to clean this mat. Ah, jeez, man. Are you for real? I got this gnarly cut on my thumb yesterday, and I think I just cut myself on this stupid packaging. How bad is it? It's not great. But Kevin, what's going on? Let me go wash my hands. I gotta clean this up. Damn it. All these cuts on my fingers. I gotta wear gloves or something. Jeez. I think I'm gonna wear a glove. At least one glove. I'm gonna wear. It's like non-stop with this. Alrighty. Gloves are on. We're gonna try to stop hurting myself. Just keeps, I don't know, it keeps happening. Alright. I also want to just try this. I think 99% alcohol is good on this like silicone mat. Use toothpaste. What point will this silicone mat start going like nuts? Like when will it start melting? Also, like, I'm doubting that what I'm doing is really the right move, because I feel like I'm just moving dirt around. Am I lifting it off? I don't know. Let's see. Some of this BDZ is disappearing. That's kind of nice. Alright, I gotta say, I don't know. I don't know if I've changed anything. Somehow, mentally, I feel better about how clean this is. But on the other hand, I get this feeling that I have done nothing. There is dirt on this toothbrush, which seems promising that I did do something. So, alright. Okay. Okay, again, let's try not to... Probably because of silicone. Yeah, let's get the ball rolling. What y'all think? Part this out. I need to get more of these inserts. Man, it's really hard to find like the little inserts in this sea full of other stuff. And it's especially hard to do so with gloves on. Alright, got some 7U wires. I have like a ton of these. I've loaded up on V2, Durock V2 stabilizers. I just like them the most. I still haven't tried some of the newer ones between TX and Stabies yet, but I like V2s. I like the comfort of knowing it's very unlikely compared to others that'll have wires pop out. So I'm happy with these. Stabies are wonderful. I think the tough part is just that like I'm building so many keyboards and so many personal keyboards. Yeah, I found a place that was just selling like just individual like 2U, 7U. So I just loaded, I got like 10 7Us and then I got like 10 full kits. Because I know on the full kits, let's see, what am I saying here? I don't use all of the 2Us because I just run HHKB. There's really just not that much. Alright, I mean, I guess I'll have to use a new brush. Use a new brush for all Hex TX Stabilizers GOAT. I still like OG Cherry. Hey, look, I like Durock V2 because, one, I have them. I think that's the most important thing, availability. The best ability is availability. And then, I guess, before we even get to these, we'll run the other stuff. Yeah, wires don't pop out. I bought 37U clip-in stabilizers in July. Big regret. Did that run you a lot? I'm guessing because it's like Cherry or GMK clip-ins. It's like, it couldn't have been like super terrible, was it? And out of curiosity, clip-ins, like, are you using like a lot of 72 for Cherry clip-ins? Yeah, so it's not too bad. Whereas like sets of Durock are like, you'll get like 3 sets for like that same amount of money. But I mean, were you just always anticipating that you just would use clip-ins because it's so cheap? Or were you anticipating clip-ins because you're using a lot of like O-ring, gummy O-ring mounted boards? Mainly because I have the best luck with Cherry wires. Interesting. I don't know. I feel like I've had so many disasters, both in the past and even recently, with like wires popping on. It's just like, I don't like thinking like I'll have to deal with that like frequently. In my hands, I can tune Cherries better than Durock. I see. Durock, it's honestly hard to get the wire inside, like just in terms of just like doing it. Like it's not easy. Zero, I only have the equals ones. They haven't failed me yet. C3 wires are a pain. Interesting. What makes it so? Like, is the wire like, I don't know, like a different gauge or something? By look, I mean look with wire. I mean warp tick. I see. Can't say I've had enough experience with Durock V2 to say, and the Cherry route was cheaper. Oh, so much cheaper. 100%. 2 my Cherries, 1 time, boom, easy clean. I'll sit there with a pair of tweezers to pop a wire back in all day if it doesn't tick. Alright. That's fair. I think that's a fair assessment. I don't know. Like, for me, I think, like, yeah, like, tick is annoying, I guess. But it's more like when I realize I have a popped wire and I'm like having to deal with it for more than like 1 minute, I just start like sweating. I'm just like, why did I get myself into this position? I also, okay, side note, I get this feeling I am over lubing these housings. I think I need to cool it. You get 2 to 3 sets for the price of a TKL. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, like the way I look at it personally is that like, if I get 1 7U wire and then 1 7U set of Durock V2s, that'll run me like $26, but that's like 2 boards. You see what I mean? Because like for me, I only do HHKVs, so there's only like 2 2Us, and usually all these sets come with 4. I'm pretty ham with stabilizer. Housing lube hasn't fucked me over yet. Okay. Alright, good to know. I also like lube the inserts too, which I'm kind of just like, well, I don't know why I do it other than just like habit, ritual, I guess. Getting cherries from Taobao. Oh, it must be super cheap. Do you ever give up on the wires and just drown them with lube? I would. How do I put this? I have done that, and I don't know that I would recommend this, doing so, because you'll have some issues with the return. Like, not even from a switch standpoint anymore, but from a stabilizer standpoint. Sometimes you'll get some issue having that return. Like, at some point, I think it was during the build-a-thon, where I was just like, yeah, let's just flood it. Let's flood it with BDZ. Is this too dark? I feel like that's too dark, isn't it? I like these gloves, except for these stupid ass logos on the back. I like how the gloves feel. I like how they look, but it's just like a bunch of these dumb logos. Ugh. So stupid. Lasts for a week. Started using 206 G2 on my stabilizer wire. Has been good so far. Oh. Have you tried BDZ at all? Have you compared 206 to BDZ? That I'd be curious to know. I haven't tried all lubes. I just kind of use 205 for a lot of things. Nothing a little... Oh, true. True. I have like 10 pairs of these. I feel like I should just gaffer's tape all of them. I have not, but I'm meaning to pick that up. I see. I have just purchased... I don't know if Ada's still here, but I have just purchased... some GPL 106. Been using 105 with Ada for tuning switches for springs. But I've just gotten some 106 and I'm getting it sent to Ada's place. Been trying to catch up on my backlog of switches here. I'm curious to see. The thing is, I don't bag lube. We each of us, we brush lube the springs. And it's hard to tell if the 105 is effective at all for it, because it's like it's so thin. I feel like I'm not seeing anything. So I'm gonna try for 106. I bought a couple of little vials for them, and we'll see how it goes. 107 like on stems. I was thinking about getting 107 for springs, but I'm just like very curious on how these will all work out. I feel like, how come I don't ever like lube the inside even before the BDZ? I feel like I should do that. Why the hell not? The little wire hole. Ergo clears up 107 on stems and springs. Ah. Okay, I feel like this has gone a little... How do I put this? I feel like very few people talk about this, but it's also that I just haven't looked in a while. But I remember, I think it was Teja. He had some big video, like, and Teja being like basically one of the biggest keyboard creators, I feel like is worth mentioning here because he had a video on, I think, tuning switches. And he mentioned in that video that he used 205 grade 0 for pretty much everything. Like he used it for stems and springs. And I'm like, oh, that's kind of interesting. Tehu? Who is that guy? Who is that? But yeah, he's like, he used 205 in this video, like his most recent switch tuning video that came in like the last year or so. on the springs. I was like, whoa, that's interesting. I don't think I've heard anyone else who uses 205 grade 0 on springs. Teja wipes my father. Hey, Teja wipes, welcome to the stream. 206 grade 0 on springs. How is that? I don't know. Call me weird, but I feel like at the end of the day, I feel like lube is just lube. So I'm just like as long as like I think the difference, like, to me, honestly, between like possible like lube choices is not necessarily how they feel like when you're using them, but how it feels when you're applying it. Now tell me, maybe I've got some heresy there, but you guys tell me what you guys think of that. Feels like it's a waste, but fine. I see. Alrighty. I am going to convert this brush into a BDZ brush. Alright, I feel also like I'm gonna have a little bit of trouble trying to do this with gloves on, but let's find out. I don't know how you have the patience to lube springs by hand. Definitely a time sink, and definitely I don't know. It's not my favorite part. At the same time, I think the general idea of bag lubing springs has just always been kind of like gross to me for whatever reason. I bag lube stems. Oh man, that's some one head action right there. I've heard of people bag lubing stems. I don't know. It's just like something about having to like pick apart like stems and springs that are all like lubey, just like all over, is just like, I don't know, it just seems so like barbaric. It's like, it feels like the non-edible version of like wings. Teja bag lubes. Not barbaric when you need to lube 90 switches. Yeah, but it's also not barbaric when you don't do that.
There's a huge
Alright, let's take a look.
difference between fully lubing and ghetto lubing switches. If by ghetto lubing you mean bag lubing, there can be big differences, but if you ghetto lube properly, no. I've built boards where I bag lube. People have tried it at meetups, and they've said it's nice. You couldn't tell if it's done properly. Define ghetto, I think they meant bag lubing. I thought you could only bag lube the spring. You could bag lube the stem too.
You can bag lube everything.
Yes, I bag lube stems all the time.
You can bag lube the keycaps.
Doesn't matter which switches you have when they're north face. You reckon there's a huge difference between fully lubing and ghetto lubing switches?
You guys heard of that? If you bag lube the keycaps, you type super fast. Bag lube the board, pussy. Just put all your boards in a bag. Just lube that all up. PCB, the connector. You gotta bag lube the connector. It is critical. It is imperative. Oh my god. I feel like I'm getting lube all over the gloves. Lube your ears. It'll make it sound smoother. Alright. If you haven't bag lubed your desk, are you even a gamer? Doubt. These guys don't even game. You know, like always, like, okay, speaking of like finding bags that are big enough to hold desks, you guys ever like just like kind of think like the hypothetical, like some people are just like naturally, just like by nature, you know, luck of the draw, like just bigger than you. And like just imagine, just think for a second. Like, and also not just like people, but like animals too. But like think for a second, like, you know, say you won like the genetic lottery and you were as big as Paul Bunyan or bigger. Like you could like move, you could literally move a lot of things more easily. Like think about like how like hard it is to like move a refrigerator, or like how hard it is to like, you know, just like tow a car, move a car. But just imagine yourself but like 10 times bigger. It would just be like so easy to move these like regular human sized cars. How big of a keyboard would you need if you were that? Okay. Probably pretty big. No, like what I'm saying here is that like think about this. Like any of you have like dogs, pets or whatever? Like imagine like how easy it is if you got like a small pet to like pick up the pet and then just like move it to like some other location, right? And then think about how like for your pet that is not easy. Like it's not easy for your pet to pick up something your pet size. And like I think about that like just like one level up for humans. Like imagine being so big that you can like, I don't know, just rearrange your furniture like in a minute. You guys ever think of that, or is it just me? I don't know. It's just a thought that I have sometimes. Not so much better. Like okay, no, because like I literally think about how like sometimes like it's that like I want to rearrange my furniture. I want to move this bookcase somewhere else. Like I want to move like I don't know, just like I want to move stuff. Like how do I put it? Like think about like an 80-inch TV. Like if you had like an 80-inch TV or a 100-inch TV or whatever. Like how like some of these tasks like require two people. Like they literally have furniture or like packages where there's diagrams saying you need two people to do this. And I'm like, no, not if I'm 20 feet tall. If I'm 20 feet tall, I don't need a second person. My brother just texted me asking if there was an earthquake. There was for anyone who's in the Bay Area, or Northern California, somewhere in Northern California, anywhere in Northern California. There was a 6.2 earthquake, epicenter being in Eureka, California, which is about 5 hours above, or 5 hours north of me. And I swear, I actually like felt it a little. 4 hours, like 5 hours away from me, I felt it here in San Francisco. Just a tiny, tiny bit. I was on the toilet. I was on the toilet when I felt something. I'm like, is this vertigo? Like, what am I feeling right now? Wouldn't the furniture you need have to scale? Yeah, no, I'm aware. I'm aware it would. But I'm just saying, like, if I was momentarily 20 feet bigger and I could just move my 5'5" tall me furniture and then become 5'5" again, it's so helpful. I feel like this Harris Heller, fake Harris Heller, this is like a fake Kiss Me More. You guys feeling that? Okay. I gotta text my brother back by that. Now on the matter of TVs, that's what I start to wonder, like you do. Why do you need such a huge TV? Are you that blind? But you don't use glasses, you want a TV that covers 2/3 of the living room. Also, I still want to welcome. If you were 20 feet bigger, you would probably be able to get paid to rearrange other people. Yeah, exactly. Like, okay, that's the other thing I think of. Is just that, like, can you imagine, like you just, like, TaskRabbit, and then you get one of these 20-foot giants, and it's just like really, like, it's a really fast job. We're an hour and a half in, and I'm still on stabilizers. I'm fully aware. Fully aware. What were you saying about Kiss Me More? So I got these like Stream Beats by Harris Heller playlists, and sometimes like the music he makes, the music that shows up on these playlists, just sound like bootleg versions of like mainstream music. And that last song we're just listening to kind of sounded like Kiss Me More. Like, I've heard, like, just on some of his other playlists, there's, like, songs that sound like Mask Off and, like, Non-Stop and, like, I don't know, just some others. But I wholeheartedly agree. Good song. I just took the gloves off because I felt like I was getting lube all over the gloves. So maybe I'll put them back on after this. We'll see. Put Band-Aid? I have Band-Aid on one of my 2 cuts. Or do you mean Band-Aid mod the stabilizers? No, on the cuts. I got one Band-Aid. Band-Aid mod. Alrighty. I imagine this to be somewhat done, so let's proceed now. Let me clean some of this up. Ooh. Has anyone tried BDZ lubing like switches? That would probably be so smooth. Let's get our screws and washers here. Especially necessary for DZ60 PCBs. So I've been watching Breaking Bad with Ada. I've seen it. I saw it. I remember. So, okay. A little background here. I've seen all of Breaking Bad, and I remember just before, like, basically the final season was my first introduction to it. And I remember that I had, that was my first time using Netflix. And I watched pretty much all of the first 5.5 seasons of Breaking Bad. On my Netflix trial. It was a lot cheaper back then. I was trying to hammer it all out before my trial ended. And I remember it was just like getting so tense. I just remember it was like so tense that I would like try to like... I'd try to multitask because I couldn't stand just like watching it. Just sitting and watching it. I'd be playing these like free games on my Android tablet. I remember I got an Android tablet from this guy on Geek Hack. I just ended up buying a lot of the stuff that this guy didn't want, or this guy was like ready to move on from. A bunch of keyboard stuff. What I get? I got this Android tablet from him that I was like playing some freeware like games on. Back before like the big age of microtransactions. I got a Quickfire Rapid from him that had DSA Retro TKL kitting. So I have DSA Retro, but I don't have any HHKB kitting for it. I bought a bolt modded DSA Retro Holy Goat set. I'm like looking for the HHKB kitting for it. That's the downfall, honestly. So the funny thing about that is that I also actually had my own DSA Retro before I bought it from him, and then I sold that to someone else, but that also still, oops, I lost the washer. I also still did not have HHKB kitting for that either. So at no point in my 2 DSA Retros did I have HHKB kitting, but I do know that it existed. I just didn't have it. I have SA Retro. And that I do have HHKB kitting for. I'm going to be fully 100% transparent here. I do have and keep records of all of the key sets that I buy, including those today. And Luckily, I feel like there was a transformation around like 2016, 2017 or so where they started having HHKB kitting. But I keep track of all of everything I own, and I keep track of key sets that I own that have HHKB kitting versus key sets that I own that don't. And it's crazy because I feel like I have some pretty rare goods that I just don't think I'll really effectively be able to use because I don't have HHKB kitting for them. Zero, I saw that. I actually, yes, that one, I did join the Discord for that yesterday, and I was like looking at that. Okay, let me also be transparent about this part, a completely separate thing. I will tend not to buy non-HHKB boards. And so I saw that and I was like, this seems so sick, but it's not an HHKB. I went to the Discord. The guy who's running it said he may support HHKB in the future. So I'm looking at that and like, while I do want that and while I do find that super interesting, I think I'm going to pass on that for now. Knowing that there's a possibility, like a likelihood of HHKB support for a future run of it, I'll keep my eye out. Now, let me also make another admission. I did today get in on the X60 V2, which there's no HHKB layout for. And hear me out. There's a justification here, which is that Zondat has said that it is not possible for the V2's mounting system to have support for both Win keyless and HHKB. He said it would have to be one or the other. And he decided to go for Win keyless. But like that said, he still has a Win key option. He said that there's no way that he can support both with the same design, and that he said that he could theoretically modify it so that a future run would be able to support HHKB, and he said he could consider it, but that it's unlikely. Like it feel like basically there was no optimism in what he said for there to be an HHKB support for a future X60. So that with all that, it's like if I wanted an X60 HHKB, I would have to go to the V1, which would be on a different mounting system, like it's just a different design. My second option was what I did, which is I purchased the X60 V2 in a, what was it called? Midnight Gray, I believe, is what I purchased. You've also realized, I don't know why I've been on this whole time. I'm so glad I didn't know about that. I need to buy more TKLs. Let me just take a quick look just to be certain what that name was. Meteorite Gray. It wasn't Midnight Gray. It was Meteorite Gray. So I got the Meteorite Gray and Win Key. And I'm just going to use those titanium gray KBD fans 5-degree blockers, which I have some extras of. So that's just what I'm going to do. I honestly, I have a dream. Get the Z60. So it's like, because like I kind of know that the Z60 has just such a late deadline, I'm just going to hold off till the new year to get it. Like knowing I think it's going to run till like the 20th of January. I'm just going to like, I try to like space these out so that like, my statements and stuff don't look like it's just completely full of keyboards. So I'm gonna stretch that one out till next month, but I am gonna get it. My plan there is I'm gonna get the one in ruby. I think that's the red one, the dark red one. I'm gonna get the ruby bars, and then I'm gonna get a separate set of the brass bars, and then I think I'm gonna run a ruby bottom bar and then a brass top bar, or I could flip it just to be different. I'll see. But that's just what I'm anticipating. But yes, I will. I'm like, Barring some crazy disaster, I'm gonna get it. Like, don't you worry. But that's already my plan. Straight up looks like Iron Man. On top of that, I mean, it's just like the other 3 colors they have, if I recall, are just like, what was it, black, white, and blue? Is like I already have boards that look like that. So yeah, I'll get the Iron Man version. Okay, so what I need to do, I need to test these out. Switches right here. Do I need, I guess maybe I should be disassembling this. Give me a second also while I re-clean this mat up, free of the BDZ again, knowing that I have this this toothbrush here. And just spreading it around. Maybe I should have one toothbrush for cleaning the mat and then another toothbrush for cleaning my PCBs, huh? I feel like there's a lot of gross stuff on here. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I feel like it also kind of doesn't matter. So let's open this up, and then we'll run it through the plate. I think that's probably a necessary part. How are we on time? Not too bad, I hope. It's actually, we're about an hour 40 in, and it's only 8 p.m. Okay. I'm just really hoping for the day that like I can not take an eternity to build a board. I think that actually happened for one of my builds during the build-a-thon, and I was like, it was weird. Like I finished so fast. It was the you go back, I think it was like it was an Alps build in that ink plastic tray with the black Alps. Like I finished it really fast, and I was just like weirded out. So I'm wondering, like I'm trying to increase my pace of keyboard streams. I'm trying to do at least 2 a week. I think my plan here is... Alright, I'm going to be perfectly transparent here about my plan. My plan is... I'm going to try to do builds typically on Mondays and Wednesdays. Typically. And typically, I'm going to try to do the one I care less about that I have to drive less for one stream. So it's like today I'm doing this one. It's a Monday, so I'm gonna drive this for about 2 days, and I probably actually still even won't, because I think I might hand this off to Ada. We'll see. I'm gonna drive this for max 2 days, and then come Wednesday, like I'll do a build that makes more sense for me to kind of keep around. So for those curious, it's I'm gonna be running the doing a build for the Trio 60 on Wednesday. For anyone who wants to take a look at that, it's Percent Studio, the fellas who did the SCOG reboot TKL did their own 60. Alright, so this is a weird plate because basically it's not going to clip in. The whole switch just like slots itself in. That was a bullet dodged. Wait, what was a bullet dodged? The Trio 60? SCOG 80? Is the SCOG 80 the same thing as a SCOG reboot? Or is that like a different board? Well, was there something wrong with it? You got me curious here. Whatever their recent SCOG is. What happened? I gotta know. I need the juicy details. Usual delays and shit. Interesting. So their Trio 60s were like partially in stock. Like they were doing these kind of like running, like these rolling buys for them. And so I don't know. Like for me, it's like I could be patient. Like I have the luxury of just being incredibly patient. Like it's fine if there's like a month. Like if I have to wait a month, 2 months, even 3 months, because I'm just like, okay, I got time to kill because I have so many other things in the pipeline. Some of the Matrix ME boards ran through group buy, got made, and are shipping before people are getting the SCOG. Oh, yikes! Where'd they find the time to do the Trio 60? That's a question. Alright, good enough for me. This one has me a little worried because I feel like, I don't know, either I flooded it too badly on the stabilizer or this might still have a weakness in the return. So let me try to throw on a different switch, one that I'm more comfortable with. Let's try this one. See if it's still another switch problem. Stabilize problem. I think this is better. Alright. I say we are good. Okay. It's funny here, because at the end of this build, it's like I feel like it will have changed. It's like almost a different board, but it's also pretty much the same exact board. Okay, now another thing I'm worried about is that I'm going to flip this over. Okay, the switches did not pop out. That's a good thing. I was worried that it would. Did you get... Alex, what are some more recent boards? Did you get the Matrix ME? Or have you had anything delivered recently? Out of curiosity. I'm gonna punch all these in. And if any feel bad, I do have like a bunch of these backups. So we will see. I got a more expensive variant of the ME, so no idea where that's at. I got a KBD 67 Lite that was on sale this Black Friday. That's about it. Okay, right on. KBD 67 Lite, is that the like the, is it like a injection molded PC? Yeah, mine's purple. Okay, right on. I'm not used to most... First hot swap board. Ooh, I'm not used to most of what this board has to offer. What? Layout. It's so weird talking to people about layout. Is a different layout than you're used to, I'm guessing. Hot swap. Different layout, hot swap, polycarb plate, but giant rubber mat. I'm guessing something to like kind of serve as a foam, like a liner. I'm guessing on the case. It's like those iron 180s with their flex cuts and the brass plate fucking point. That is weird. Yeah, what is really the purpose of that? I haven't really been following the 180 180 builds. I know it's out there, but I haven't really watched them. It's pretty funny though. Like at some point it's like just a design thing. But you know, like, don't get me wrong, it's a Primo TKL, but why bother? So one thing I've seen on like the AI03 like plate template generator or whatever, they call these like the brother text me, my mom. They call these like acoustic cuts. So like, I don't know. I find that a little interesting. Like, I'm just like, do these really sound different? And like, I'm not even sure what the Iron 180 plate looks like, but I'm just like, do they maybe try to justify it not as a flex cut, but as something that kind of like will pass sound through differently? What's a nice TKL now? I still can't decide which one to get. Ooh, I don't know. My guess, honestly, acoustic cuts helps dust get in your case better. I don't know. I've just kept hearing that the F18X is really good, but I otherwise don't really know enough about what good TKLs are out there. Frog, a bunch of people getting frogs. And should we reuse this one from earlier? I'll grab another one. Backup. Okay, so this is weird because like this plate, it's like nothing clicks in. Not the least, most troubling being these two guys here. So like as soon as I flip it over, like some of these just fell off. Like I don't even know which one the space bar was anymore. Like I don't know. So I think what I'll have to do is tape some of these down. The woes of stacked acrylic, yep. The reason the spacebar is important is because I need to know, and in fact, I mean, this was going to be an issue anyways. I think I need to replace a spring. So let's just go and do that now. We always do this. I always do this like during the build too. I'll take a 78 gram MX Extreme Slow 2 sprit spring, and then we just like on the fly do this. Did you pick up the one you removed from the enter? Man, I don't even remember. I think this one's still good to go. Yeah, the stabilized ones are always like the biggest troublemakers. So that seems okay. I think that also seems okay, to be honest. So now I just feel like I can't tell if that's rattling or not, or if I'm just crazy. Whatever it may be, I mean, like, who cares? Because I'll plug it up later. Usefulness wise, I mean, I think it's fine. Okay, I don't even know which one I was supposed to have been using. This is funny too, because it's like I usually mark it up, but I realize I don't think I need to mark this up because all these have gold springs, and like I'll hopefully be able to pick out, hey, this is the one that's not a gold spring. All right, where did I put my nutcracker? Here it is. Do you have different colored films? These are transparent films. My goal here was to create something that was fully transparent. It's just really hard to see. Alright, I guess I need another brush. Let's grab one of these cheap Amazon brushes, I guess. Just kind of like sloppily brushing on some oil here. I usually use tweezers, but I don't even want to find where the tweezers are on my desk because there's so much going on. Just throw this off. Put this in there. You know, honestly, part of me kind of felt like maybe I should have put in some different springs in here. I do think that there is something to, like, I don't think it's a placebo or anything, but the idea of like these multi-stage springs, and their springiness, like getting back up and doing the return. I think that's one, a real thing, and two, I think that would have been useful for things like Aqua Kings where the housing return is like kind of messed up, or just like, I don't know, weird. But I gave away one of my the pack of Kinetic Labs multi-stage. All right, I think that honestly, I'm gonna be totally honest. I don't really want to tape mod this, but I'm using. So usually what happens is I tape mod because I've used the tape for some other reason, and tonight I'm gonna use tape mod here. I am actually a little bit worried that the tape might lift off this paper. But I usually use tape when I'm just kind of like, hey, like I need this for some other purpose, like making sure that this stuff stays in place. Just like this. And I may end up wasting this because this is not a board I want to run tape mod for unless you guys want me to. Also, 26 minutes ago, my bad. Manek, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. So let me know, guys. Let me know if you guys want me to run a tape mod on this. Tape mod kind of lame. Again, I just do it to not be wasteful because I don't want to throw away tape. But also, again, just want to show you guys this for anyone who's tuned in late. But if anyone here needs a good eye wash recipe, here it is. I think it has better impact on linears than tactiles. Okay. Sweet BRB. Ah, crap. Okay. One thing that's just hard about this is that like I had a bent pin here, and it's like if I see a bent pin, then I have to get rid of all this tape just to fix it. Luckily that was on the space bar, but let's see. Gotta use my eagle eyes here. Try to determine if I have any other bent pins. So far we seem pretty solid. But knowing, okay, just in general this whole situation, we're gonna have to do something like a Wodan for alignment here, just to make sure everything is and can be as good as it can be. Alright, I think we are solid. Alrighty. Snoozerton, welcome. How's it going? I will get my space cleared up here. I'll get ready to solder. I feel pretty good about tonight's stream not taking an eternity. I think I've just jinxed myself. Alright, let me go get my fume extractor. Let's see if I got any news for you guys. Kind of. I gonna get a haircut on Wednesday. That counts as news, right? Let's see. Ooh, last night I just ordered up a new batch of plates. Tray mount, tray case, tray mounted plates. I don't need that yet. Other news. Ooh, Snoozer just came back from getting cut. Right on. Hey. Very good. Yeah, I need my holiday cut. Oh no, you made a mistake. What happened? That's not good. Alright, let me also just write a little note to myself saying I need to contact ThickThock. It's too short? Well, I mean, that's rough. I mean, at least it'll grow, but that's a bummer. Okay, so we are almost ready-ish to go. Almost ready-ish. Gotta get this here. Gotta get this here. I feel like now is when I should wear gloves. I feel like I've cut up my hands accidentally too much within the last 24 hours. I got a big cut on my thumb, and during last night, and then during stream, opening up this package, I got a cut on my ring finger. Okay, we're gonna turn off the secondary mic, so I may be a little quieter now. I think we should be good to go. No prediction on solder time, so no pressure. So let's just let's get it going here. Okay, let us go around and solder in singular legs, and then on top of that, just make sure that the alignment is as good as possible. Alright, perfect. Heard a little click, meaning this wasn't a waste. There's another. Continue going around here. I'm gonna do this upside down just because I feel like I'm more at risk of melting a switch leg. stabilized key is also important to get our soldering in for. So we can be sure that that's held in place. Oh, you know what? I could use that gaffer's tape for these gloves, like Kevin T. Dan said. Oh, Kix S214. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Feel free to check out the. Oh, did I not? I might not have even updated the build command. Let me go and do that. I may have left that unchanged from last time around. Okay, should be updated. So, alright guys, feel free now to smash that build command if you care to see what it is. Also, we'll be running some, we'll be running a junk giveaway at the end of stream. For anyone who just likes cheering on a very pointless marble, winning marbles games and winning prizes that you'll never use. So feel free. Build command. Giveaway command is new. For those who might not have seen it before, it's because it's brand new. I'm going to punch in some new commands into the bot. I think definitely some of these edge ones are gonna need more work in aligning properly. Particularly, I think the bottom ones. So like, let's look at this one right here. Should be, I guess that's left shift since I'm doing this upside down. We're watching a couple shows with Ada lately. There's we've been watching, I haven't mentioned this earlier, but we're watching Breaking Bad. And I don't think this is a spoiler. I think we're on like season 3. And they're at a junkyard looking at an RV. And it hit me that I think the guy running this junkyard, I think his name was Carl. In Billy Madison, it was Carl. One of the guys that Billy's dad works for. Or works for Billy's dad. The good guy. Meanwhile, we'd also kind of been watching Freaks and Geeks. And it hit me that the dad is the guy in Happy Gilmore. He's just constantly yelling out "jackass" whenever Happy Gilmore is trying to swing. Good show. Both of them good shows. Dang, this bottom row is like severely misaligned. Every one of these just has like a click. You got a bill with H1s in it, considering trying those again. Yes, I have Profit. Got this Profit from gym leader Nathan. And built that with H1s. I did not spring swap. So as I understand, I think it's like a 78 gram spring. And I kind of like it. I learned to like quite a bit heavier springs from playing with that. It's a funny one, I'm not gonna lie. That one is I built it with the included polypropylene plate. And then I have the Sango 60 from Monster Gear. Is that what it was? And that one has an alu plate. And so it's weird because the Prophet had this like quote unquote like pin mount, bottom mount, and a polypropylene plate. And the Sango 60 was a gasket mounted plate or keyboard with an alu plate, and somehow like I felt like a similarity in how they typed, where I felt this like this little jitter, this little like bottom out jitter, that it was weird. It's weird, but I don't hate it. And then like I kind of got used to it. I got the Gateron CJ the other day. I can't hear myself think while using them because it's loud. I actually just picked up some Gateron CJs. Man, I got tilted last night. Cannon keys. Oh, Cannon keys. Cannon keys, they've been like, how do I put this? I was waiting on raid switches to kind of restock. They've been going in and out of stock, and I think they might just be out of stock now. But at the same time, I was waiting for that to go in stock while also looking at, okay, what are my options for getting Gateron CJs? I feel like I'm a little bit late to the party there. They had 70 or 110, and their 90 option was sold out. And I wanted, I don't need that many, but I kind of just like wanted some extras, so like 90. I feel like I just waited long, and now they're kind of both out of stock. But I ended up getting some Gateron CJs from SwitchKeys, switchkeys.au, and like the shipping from Australia was actually not that bad. Again with Cannon keys, I don't have a problem with Cannon keys. It's just I had this particular problem with these two products, the CJ and the Raid. But it's on me. I mean, I'm just like, again, late to it. Strong Death! Oh, my fellow human friend. That's like a pretty badass name for a bot. It's like they really wasted it. They really wasted such a good name. This bot. Haven't lived the CJs yet, but yeah, they allowed. I see. Speaking of Adam Sandler, as we have been, this reminds me of what was it, I think Big Daddy. We wasted the good surprise on you. That's what it looks like. We wasted the good username on this bot. I kind of like using gloves. Like, it makes me feel like I'm about to commit a crime. When Gucci Mane was freed out of prison, he had this song. First day out the feds. I think about that sometimes. Cause yeah, he had these lines of like black gloves and black tape, which is exactly what I'm using here. Black gloves and black tape. Makes me feel like Breaking Bad. My tattoo artist that's done most of my work, he also uses black gloves. I'm seeing him again in February. Gonna get a little more work done. And apparently black ink, yep. I kind of have this, I don't know how attainable it is. I have this goal to like lose a bunch of weight before I get there. Because I don't want to look so chubby when he's like taking photos of me when all the work is done. I've gained a lot of pandemic weight that I have not really been successful in getting off. But also because I haven't really tried that hard. Went to the gym the last 2 nighs. With Ada. I'm just like, oh jeez, I'm like so sore. Bing Bong Anthixius, welcome. Not gonna lie, using gloves really helps stable the hand. Good way to look. Black Ink V2. The Gateron ink series was inspired by tattoos. Okay, just out of question, or like out of curiosity, out of question. I feel like the use of the word ink in the keyboard hobby is referring to something that's like dark and translucent. Is that like a regular thing, or is that just a keyboard thing? I'm pretty hungry. You guys hungry? I'm pretty hungry. No idea. I don't have many. I'm starving. What are we getting? Oh man. Eating pork chops right now. Ooh. Big meal. Big meal. Maybe I'll grab some pizza. Or a falafel wrap. Or I don't know. Something. Ink is a type of housing made of Gateron. I'm not sure if I understand the question. So, ink is a type of housing made by Gateron that's like translucent. But I've also seen ink to describe other like translucent things. Like for example, NKPC/KBD fans sell like a cheap plastic tray case that I own, and they called it ink. And I think like some of their other KBD series keyboards might have the word ink in them to refer to like a slightly translucent case. Pizza is the move? Alright. I might go with pizza then. That's a good point though. If anything, it's more like ink stained. Ah. Not too sure why they have the word ink in them. Okay, so we got all, I believe, the one pins done. So I'm going to take off this tape and see if everything's okay, because I feel like I've been depressing them with the tape. In the meanwhile, I'm gonna put some tape on these gloves because I hate these dumb logos. Gateron Pitch Black. There we go. What do you think? Just like a weird extra thing. That one's not long enough. Could just be borrowed nomenclature representing the look of a Gateron ink housing. I see. Ah. Okay, thankfully this tape did not lift up any of the black. Also, I don't know how I feel about this. It's like partially coming off of this glove. Oh no. Let's turn this off for now. So out of curiosity, when I have that fan running, I know that I turn off one of my microphones. Do you guys hear that, like, that, I don't know what you call it, like that gate hiss? Where I kind of sound like all choppy? It's just a soft hum. Oh yeah, we hear it? Okay. Just curious because I don't hear it. I don't have my headphones in or anything. But thank you for letting me know. Why don't they call Durock Smoky Housing black ink? By the way, where'd you get get those gloves at? They look very flexible and usable for detailing finite things. I think it was just on Amazon. It was like at least a 10-pack or something. So just gloves that look like this, and I got these several years ago. So I'll look for it. I'll look for it right now just to see if I can come up with where that was. See if it's still stocked. Ah, it was a 12-pack. Currently unavailable. I apologize. But I'm sure there's probably some that are similar. I think this is largely the same exact thing. Just a different logo and a different trim color. Ah. Yeah, these Kago ones, yeah. All right, back to it. Let's. This tape is like not sticking. This is really dumb. You know things, yeah. Right on. Okay, let's get back to it. Again, I like doing this upside down. Let's go through it. I think I've asked this before. But I don't know, maybe it was, I don't know if it was different or smaller audience from before, but let's just little tiny mini survey here. Do you guys, when you guys are watching keyboard streams, do you guys like this much, like the camera looking into it this much? Do you like maybe a little more? I don't feel like I often see like more, say like of the keyboard showing up than this. Or do you like it when they're like pretty like high up, zoomed out, and like you could see more of like the workspace where there's like, I don't know, sometimes I see like an elevated platform here up in the front. I see like, I don't know, just more stuff on the sides. Obviously, I don't keep my workspace very clean. I don't know that you guys can really tell. Just out of curiosity. I'm just curious if you guys like it. Like if you, the idea of you seeing more of my desk. Because it doesn't look good. I will say that. Personally, I don't care. It's not like I haven't seen the back of a PCB. Neon Gem uses a macro lens and zooms way into the PCB when soldering. I've seen Kate. I think it's Yates Kate. She kind of has like a little thing. And I think Huru. I think I've seen Huru do that too. Just for the love of God, no full screen zoomed in face cam scene switches. Not a fan, I'm guessing. I mean, I have face cam, but I don't have zoomed in face cam. Okay, so here's my thing also is my face cam setup is like not the most ideal. But it's literally it's what I have and it's what I'm working with. I think it could be better. Whoa! Is that Andy? I think that's Andy.
Yep.
What's going on?
Thought I'd interrupt the regular programming to tell you to look at what I just sent in the Discord.
Oh, what? What? Wait, is this like official or no?
No.
Okay.
I don't think a Burger King Hatsune Miku shirt would ever be official.
No, I was thinking about the second one. Sorry, I just noticed the first one. Okay, guys, if you guys care to see what Andy has just sent me.
It's that same designer who created that God's Plan Drake Evangelion shirt.
I don't remember that one. Was that recent? It sounds familiar, but I don't fully remember.
Yeah, just copy and paste the link.
Yeah, all Hex wants the link ASAP for oh, okay. Oh, this was recent.
It's like one of the best design shirts I've ever seen.
Do you guys remember? Okay, I'm just gonna ask people if they remember this. This was that Drake Sprite commercial where this was like, I don't know, had to have been like, how long ago was that? 12 years ago? But all Hex seems to really want this this Hatsune Miku Burger King one. But here's the link to this store that might be selling a few of these. Limp Biscuit Taco Bell. These are crazy. The Matrix Monster.
I think the funniest part about the Evangelion shirt is that it's called Eva 06. I just thought that was like so clever, like, because that model doesn't even exist, but
the 6
straight from the 6 or whatever.
I see. Let's see. This is the other one. This is the other one Andy sent. This Chuck E. Cheese Mac DeMarco. This is really crazy. That's
I
incredible.
love the product description.
Oh, there's a lot of these. Okay, so there's the Wu Preem that's supposed to be like stupid streetwear, and then there's the Band Cramp that's all supposed to be like music tees. All right, keep going, Andy. Sorry.
No, just if you read the captions are like really good.
This is crazy.
One of them said like, "This is a really cheap Gildan tee. Don't expect much."
Oh my god!
I love the honesty.
This is so good. This Quakevo.
I think the best one is the Little Caesars Lil Uzi Vert flip.
Wait, where is that? Wait, I don't know if I see it.
Oh, you just gotta flip through the pages.
It's only just a small handful of pages, though. Hold on.
The G Unit one is good too. All of these are really good, honestly.
Let me look at this Deftones one. What is this Deftones one referencing? Oh, is it? Wait. Oh, that's Reese's.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Alice Glass with the salt. These are crazy, man. Oh my god, this is crazy. The Dippin' Dots Death Grips. What is this? Click here to download. You would download as like all the, whoops, the anti-piracy stuff. My mind is so full of question marks.
This guy is actually really talented. He does merch for a lot of big name artists. He did he did stuff for Guap Dad, Juicy J,
Oh, I
Blueface,
see.
like doing their official merch.
Okay. This one's
But he's super low key.
This one's crazy. The Grimes Tesla one.
Oh, I don't think I saw that one.
It's just like the Tesla logo, but it says Grimes on it, and it's a G instead of a T.
Oh, that's really good.
Whoa! Wait, this Marilyn Manson one. All right, let me see. Whoa! Wait, this is I forgot how you pronounce her name. Tattoo. Look at this description. It's just the lyrics. Oh my god, yeah, definitely just stopped right. Hey, it's Sandstorm. This is a cool one, man. All Hex loves this right now. Thank you for sending this, Andy.
Yeah, I just thought it would be pretty amusing. My favorite one's the Limp Bizkit one, I think.
The Limp Bizkit was crazy.
It's just so well done, too. It's not like janky.
Ah, okay, I see the
As a professional.
Little Caesar's vert. Man. I feel like I need to buy some t-shirts. I have so many t-shirts and I need to buy more. All Hex says I'm buying a Miku, Death Grips, and Drake shirt for sure.
Damn, I better get a commission off this guy. I'm making sales.
You're working on sales. Whoa, whoa. Whoa. This is Jesus.
I'd imagine these shirts are really bad quality, so like just buy it knowing that it's gonna be really crappy.
Buyer beware. Get the Jesus boxers.
Like these are not screen printed at all.
Cheap DTG print for the Drake Eva. I feel like this Darude Sandstorm one's pretty good. The Drake one's definitely really good.
Yeah, the Drake one's iconic.
Yeah. The Cueva one is crazy. Oh man. The t-shirt 36, that's a good deal. Alright, I'm gonna continue going back to this, but yeah, I feel like I might need to make a purchase later. Alright, back to soldering. So good.
Right. Bye.
Alright, peace. I think. Okay, where did I leave off that? Right here. 36 is the deal. If the shirt is shoddy, it's just gonna flake off or something. Yeah, but I don't know. They're fun. $36 of fun. For me, it's like $36 for a t-shirt is like $36 for a night on the town for others. Let's see this. Whoa! That's crazy. Oh wow. Dang, these are cool, man. This is like this is just like meme level meme level stuff right here. Oh wow, they got Kitty. That's crazy. Oh man. Yeah, this is definitely pro level stuff right here. Oh my goodness. Incredible. That's incredible, man. Like, it's literally just like, it's a meme account, but just like, pretty well done. Dallas, what's going on? Welcome to the party. We're just looking at some meme nonsense. Working on soldering the CT60. Also, we got a giveaway. And also, I apologize. 20 minutes ago, Rafo and Synchro. Thank you for the follow. And Kicks SXO. 33 minutes ago, thank you. Much appreciated. Ooh, Dallas got the Mode 65 built today? Nice. I've never been this invested in Instagram. It's so good. Non-stop, man. How are you liking the Mode 65? How do you like that mirror finish? And how does it feel? How does it sound? How does it look? Whenever possible, send. Oh, okay. Let's take a look at this. Ooh. Well, this night, what is that? Moto Light? It's looking real good. That's a cool top too. I like that. Alright, next up, Limo cable. Gotta get that Limo cable. Make that look extra sexy. Love it though. Where'd I leave off? I think I'm here. almost done here. We've been going slow, I recognize, but luckily we did start pretty early today, didn't we? Early-ish. So what's the move? We'll test this out. Then we'll clean this up for the first time. Pizza's about to be here. Let's go. Nice. So we'll test this out. We'll clean this up. And then we'll test it again. Because I've never cleaned a PCB like this before. I've been happy with it. Sound is nice. Nice. Real good. Any mods that you put into it? Is it bare? Did you throw in any foam or any tape? Nope, none. Just the foam that came with it for the plate. I see. Okay. Should be the last one. All right, let's test it out. See how we did here. Should be good now at this point. Let's see how I can turn off. Okay, I think that should be good for the turning those lights off. Okay, I think we're happy with this guy. Let's do that thing we never do. Let's clean the back of this. First time ever. FR4 plate, black inks. Ooh, nice. We did the skeleton here with black inks on an FR4 half. And that did actually sound pretty nice. I can't front about that. Okay, so I'm gonna just shoot this here. Oop. I guess I'll just use this as a palette. Just scrape this down, I guess, right? And I'm gonna try to go around those LEDs. So what, you just go real hard at this? Is that how this works? This is 99.9%, I think. Yeah, so this should hopefully dry somewhat quickly. But how hard are you supposed to go? That's my question. I don't know, dude. Useful? Maybe. Looks a little cleaner. Cleaning the PCB with alcohol? Yeah. We got some 99.9%. Isopropyl alcohol here. No, just use this right here. Okay. I don't know if I actually cleaned this up. There's a chance here I made it dirtier. Who knows? All I know is that was kind of fun. Be careful around the stabilizers. Not hard at all. You don't want to scrape it. Just want to bathe it. Kind of massage your brush anywhere and clean it up. Well, too late. I feel like I was kind of putting some pressure on there. What about the stabilizers that we need to take some extra special care about? What happens if I'm not careful around the stabilizers? Out of curiosity. Well, too late. Yep, too late. Kind of brushed pretty hard there. Alcohol on plastic is bad. Alcohol on plastic is bad. Could make it brittle and then the tab breaks. I see. Okay, speaking of cleaning up here, maybe I should clean this guy off. Whoops. Ah, yeah. I think I sprayed some alcohol on my desk mat. I kind of missed. Oh, yeah, look at that. Ah, yeah. It's happened to me and a few people. I see. I don't know what I'm doing other than just pushing this around and having fun. I think I'm clearing out dust. That's useful, right? Alright, I've had enough of this. The work mat, I wouldn't worry about it. You have to shake it out anyways. Yeah. It's just so gross looking sometimes, I feel. Crap, I forgot which one the top was. I think this one's the next one. And this guy. Damn this screw and these gloves. Oh my god, really? Really, dude? Alright, so for anyone who ever watched the last, the VOD or the stream in which I built this, or anytime I actually pulled this out, we now should be upgraded here by this point. All things considered, knowing that before we basically had no tuned stabilizers, or we had one untuned stabilizer, which was the space bar. We had no stabilizers on the left shift or enter. And the top housings were the definite like old revision housings from before, which hopefully are not worse at any given switch than the ones that were already there. It has occurred to me that there is a chance that, say, like, the revision 2 still had some tolerance issues that actually still wouldn't pass, and I've replaced a a Rev 1 that was actually pretty good with one of these Rev 2 ones. Realizing that's actually a possibility. So if I did that, then whoops. Guess I could desolder a switch, try to fix it up, but to be perfectly honest, I'm probably not going to do that today unless it's really particularly bad. Andy, welcome. Welcome as a chatter this time around. You know what I'm missing is I've never put on the bump-ons. So I have those like Prime KB bump-ons. Let me go and grab those. Hopefully they fit. Let's see. Let's hope that I can find them. It's like I always see them around and never use them. Oh, okay, I found them. Oh, thank God. Hey, run the counter up. Okay, let me also get... Secondary mic is back on. Hopefully I'm a little bit louder and there's no more hissing sound. Whoa, my crew neck is crazy. Yeah, this is Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande verse. Thank you next at the top. And then the bottom half says sweetener. Dip dye like that is very expensive to do. That might explain the price. That may very well explain the price here. Dripped out? Holy shit. $20 just for the dye. Oh. Do these fit? I hope these fit. Ooh, I think they fit. Let's try these bump-ons. Never tried these before. Oh, damn it. I want to buy it just for the tie-dye though. So I feel less bad about spending as much as I probably did for this, which I don't actually recall how much I spent. Some of these bump-ons, I didn't realize how like uneven they were cut, but they're still good and still pretty even. But it's like, it's not, doesn't look like it's necessarily machine perfect. But they also do, like, they fit really pretty well. I'm like kind of surprised. All right. Oh, that's nice. That's real nice. All right, keycap's back on. Let's clean all this stuff out of the way here. All right, I guess my gloves are off. I found this Fitbit again. I haven't worn this in a while, and also I think the time is wrong. I haven't worn this in a while, but I was just like, oh, I found it. Let me put it on. And I guess I haven't taken it off. Old Fitbit. It's crazy how like wearables have advanced so much. I feel like this is like a relic. I'm actually gonna get a crew neck sweater vest combo that matches Noctua's color scheme. Ooh. browns. UIO. Oh, I'm just hoping. I'm hoping that I don't get any bad upstrokes on this. I would be very sad if I did. Like, you replace it so that it becomes better, and then it might end up getting worse. The poo brown and cream that everyone else hates, it's funny because like I don't hate it. Like, I don't know why are people so against brown? Okay, okay, let me take this back, because I don't actually like the brown Noctua fans, but the brown like as a color scheme for a keyboard, I actually like. It's kind of nice. Almost went on MT3 Noctua. I did see that. I'm just worried. I don't know if you got the you said you got it on bread. Is that right? I think a lot of people were complaining about bread. I'm just wondering if you got it in yet, or how you felt about it. I think bread had a kind of calibration issue of some type. Did that come in yet? Getting shipped right now. I see. Uncool dude. You know, when I came in, you were putting that together, I was sure you'd forgotten to peel it. No, this is exactly how I wanted it to look. And I've had this. I've done this configuration before. Just last time around, it wasn't a serious build, and now I've made this a more serious build. And this is how I've actually wanted the board to be. Got tiramisu too. Alrighty. 3 hours in, guys. This is like a record here. Is this plugged in yet? I don't know if this is like... This is weird. It's almost like this unintentionally got... Like, this is seated somewhat improperly, and I'm a little bit confused by it. Also, I think I may need to just open this up anyways. Too deep? It might be too deep. It's just a little funky. Take a look at this. I didn't have this issue with the hot swap PCB, but it's almost like this is too far to the left, and this cable doesn't exactly quite clear that, like where this the clear shrink is. But I'm like, there's no way. Like, there's no way that I can possibly shift that over. Because it's screwed in like a sandwich. File it? Oh no. Oh no. 3 hours and we got a keyboard built? Holy balls. Well, okay, if I just plug it in really hard, it worked. I hope that has no ill effect, but it looks like it worked. No Dremel action today. No, no. None of this guy right here. None of this guy. This is my favorite keyboard tool to use, but also one that I hope I'd never have to use, but it is my favorite. If I just plug it in really hard, top-notch advice 2020. Hey, I just plug it in really hard. That's all it boils down to. Okay. Yeah, no, 3 hours in, we got a built board. Okay, let's do this here. Prediction. Lost the tiramisu raffle. Okay, I think we had doubters last time around, so let's continue this, guys. Prediction up. Feel free to wager your points if you think I'm gonna be able to hit 129 or not. 129 usually, typically a good one here. Oh, where'd monkey type go? Tiramisu. Oh, that's the tiramisu / Mr. Suit. I forgot about that. That was pretty cool. Let me see. Okay, weird kind of ish, weird-ish return on the space bar, but let me just play around with it. Maybe it won't be so bad. Ah, that was pretty cool. Tiramisu. I'll turn this off, so that's so annoying. It's just, like, I'm not gonna lie, it's hard for me to tell whether or not some of these switches are messed up because, I don't know, I feel like this band-aid that I have on my finger is, like, kind of throwing me off a little. I wonder if it'll throw me off during this test. But, maybe just about, what was it, 15, 30 seconds left. Whoops. So get your wagers in, everybody. Oh, a lot of people believe here. Got a whole lot of believers tonight. Alrighty. All believers. You wagered 0? Okay. Let's do this, guys. Let's get the microphone in place here. Peter Poppins, welcome to the stream. Yes, this is the build. Hey, Switch Couture ElectroType. We've built this before, just less seriously before. Last time around, we had one spacebar stabilizer. No stabilizers on the left shift enter. It was a Cherry, I think it was a Cherry or GMK clip-in, unlubed. We had it on a hot swap PCB, and these Aqua Kings, it's the same Aqua Kings, but we replaced the top housings with like the replacement Revision 2. It is a Switch Couture ElectroType60, as Uncool Dude mentioned here. This is a clear acrylic board, but I just never took out the paper backing, and I feel as though you guys want to take a look at it. I think it's a good look. It matches pretty well with Sandstorm, this paper backing here. So, all right, guys. Let's do some monkey type here. Let's find a good one. It's 129 is the goal we have here. Everglide Aqua Kings, 67 grams with the Revision 2 housings. Let's do something with repose. This looks pretty good. Retro maybe. Let's go with this. All right, 60-second test. Let me get the screen a little closer to me. And let me get the music off. All right, guys. Let's go. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Jeez. Oh my goodness. I apologize. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I know this is an excuse. It's not an excuse, but it is my excuse. This band-aid is really messing me up. Like, it's really messing me up. But I apologize, everybody. For everyone who wagered, your points go to nothing. Because no one actually doubted. Apologies, everybody. Alright. Do you guys think that I should take the band-aid off? And then try to rerun this test? Gotta wash my hands. Get the gunk off. I'm not gonna show this on stream. Alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, guys. I'm gonna take this band-aid off. I'm gonna wash my hands. Make sure everything's good, and just, cause like it wasn't bleeding. It was just, it wasn't bleeding hard. It was just, it was cut, and it was like, I didn't want to irritate it, you know? Like at this stage, the bleeding has stopped, but it's just very irritated, and I was just trying to keep it covered in the meantime during the build. Alright, band-aid is off. Let's see if we can let's do another 60-second test. But guys, okay, no prediction, but let's kind of enjoy, see if I improve, but also see if you enjoy the sound here. So again, stacked acrylic ET60 with paper. Stacked acrylic and paper. Everglide Aqua Kings, I don't know, V3 with the revision 2 housings. Let's go. Oh god. Okay. Better, but obviously I'm like still really far away from it. I apologize. I don't know what it is. I thought he would blame the housings. No, I was blaming the band-aid. I do have a little bit of improvement. A little tiny improvement. Raw, what is the raw is also 120. Alrighty. Does anyone want to play? I don't know if anyone wants to play some Tribe. We're getting a couple games of Tribe, but let me also open up some marbles just so I can make sure I don't have to download an update. Tribe. Oh. Wait, you need to be like logged in now? Tribe state. Wait, is this? Okay, hold on. Hold on a second. It's still funky, I think. I see. Also, let me not show even my keyboard while I'm trying to log in. I also don't really know if I remember. What the? Okay, I think it's like pretty broken. Bitter Seeds, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Alright, I guess I guess we're not playing this, but what can we do? I guess we could just jump straight into this pointless game of marbles. Guys, this is a very pointless game of marbles because the item that you'll be winning tonight is not useful. Liking the sound of Aqua Kings, hope to get those in mass for a few builds. All right, glad you like it. It's interesting. There's something a little bit funny, I think, still about it. It's not that the housings are preventing it from returning. Yeah, they're definitely not. The old ones did. The old ones definitely did. So there was like this weird kind of like, felt like wading through jello is what it felt like from before. I think it's like the weight is a little funny. The spring weight is like a 67 gram spring. Let's see if we take a look at what that spring looked like. And maybe this is the part of it that's just like, oh, it's just a me thing. It's a as of late, I've liked like long springs, and this is not a long spring, it's just a stock spring. So maybe it's just not super used to these because it's been a while. Kevin T. Dime, let me build up my prize stash. All right, guys, for anyone who is here and interested, believers, you guys are all out there. I don't think anyone doubted here tonight, but thanks, guys, for watching and being a part of it all. I'm gonna run a little game of marbles. If anyone wants to play some marbles, win a prize that they don't need. We got here some of these old bad. God, I feel like I just cut myself on the corner of this sharp envelope. Like I'm a third time here. Old bad Aqua King V3 revision 1 top housings that kind of prevented a smooth return. Kind of had you wading through jello like I was just mentioning. So, delicate hands today. Very delicate. So if anyone is interested, hop right on in. Vote for your favorite map or your favorite number from 1 to 60. There's 3 variants of Aqua Kings. I think there's like, this is like the 3rd round, apparently. I don't know. I have no clue. Look this up. Everglide Aqua Kings. Maybe I was wrong about a statement I made way earlier in saying that this was the first time. It's the first time I'd ever seen fully transparent linear switches. V3. Yeah, I have no idea where I would actually find this information. V3 Rev 1 and V3 Rev 2. I have no idea. As far as I understand, the quote-unquote V3 Rev 1 is the same as the V3 that was going out on Drop and all these different vendors. And then the Rev 2 is in reference to the updated version of like how they updated the top housings. Meanwhile, it's that also that like you could buy the top housing separate, and I guess when you re-Frankenstein it, it's Rev 2, I suppose. Get the Gateron X. I should. I have purchased a bunch of yellow stemmed switches of like the whole spectrum. I got a bunch of Jwick yellows. I got Gateron Pro Milky, full Milky, and I think I got some Gateron Pro KS9s or something. I don't know. I need the X. I feel like I ought to try it. All right, let's take a look and see. 59 has 1 vote. Kevin T. Dam has voted for 43, yet for some reason it doesn't show up. So, I don't know. Let's just go. Let's go 59. Let's do it. All right, guys. Anyone out there who wants to win a game of marbles? We got a game of marbles going on right now. Set the timer to 120. So smash that follow button. Hit that play command. It's time for you to earn some junk. Welcome and enjoy. In the meantime, while this is going, I guess I'll get cleaned up here. I like running marbles because it gives me like some time to just like clean up my space that I can like still be doing on stream. You guys get to have the fun of joining in. I don't know why my 59 registered. mean, I guess it counted. Marbles counted that 59 plus 10 as 59. It's not gonna do its own math, you know. I guess. We got a bunch of extra tape here that I guess we'll just throw away. Luckily, it's a very large roll of gaffer's tape. Everybody out there, hit that play command after you smash that follow button. Got a premium item here. Premium. Also, guys, I just want to let you know, Wednesday, I think Wednesday is gonna be the last stream I have before Christmas. And fuck it. I mean, we're gonna do some like actual giveaways. I'll have like a couple of like not stupid ass prizes. So feel free to hop in on Wednesday. Wednesday we're gonna be doing that Trio 60, little Christmas themed Trio 60, and then we're gonna give away a couple little Christmas prizes to go along with it. What is this for? I just cooked eggs. Guys, welcome. Oh, here we go. We got some Aqua King housings that are very bad. Don't use them. Hit that giveaway command if you so please. Alright, early lead goes to 0. 0's got the early lead. I've never seen this stage because I think 59 and 60 were just added for me. So 0 with the early lead. But it's anyone's game. Looks like there's a couple different routes to take to get to the goal. But this is a really fun looking map, I'm not gonna lie. It's like I can't even tell like what is going on in here. I see, so a large part of it was covered from an aerial view because of that shark. And it's just so hard to tell. So hard to tell who's really in the lead. Like, Stylocubes is moving incredibly slow. So I guess we'll just kind of find out. So Stylocubes is going through this like alternate route on the yellow pipe. But meanwhile, it looks like Snoozerton and Kevin T. Dam falling through this purple slide. This stage is crazy. Like, you never know who's gonna be leading. Ooh, look at this. Oh, the finish line is right there. Oh, it's a close match between Bitterseeds, Anthixius, Stylocubes, Miss Snoozerton, Kevin T. Dam, and the winner is Anthixius, guys. Anthixius with the win here. Anthixius, winner of this very interesting stage here. It was a short stage, but a fun one. Dare I say, are you the winner? Do you claim the Revision 1 terrible Aqua King top housings? I do indeed claim. All right. I think I got your information from last time, so we'll do it there. But guys, we'll do more giveaways. I think it should be Wednesday's stream, last stream before Christmas. So we'll do something good. All right, guys. Let's see who's online. If anyone's got any suggestions on who to raid, I don't know. There's probably a few people online. Tim is on. Xing Wang is on. Quackers. Ooh, Quackers got a big audience tonight. Guessing maybe some nice raids on her end. Let's take a look. I think Tim has just started. Xing Wang has also just started. Quackers. Alright, we could raid Quackers. I feel like I don't know the last time I raided her, so I appreciate it, guys. For anyone out there who hasn't already joined, hit up that Discord. Notifications when I go live, and I'll share some info on keyboard stuff as it comes along. But until next time, Wednesday night, Trio 60, giveaways through the night. Good night from San Francisco. We'll be raiding Quackers. Peace, everybody.